While trends come and go, style is eternal, and perhaps no one has better displayed a sense of fashion in its purest form than Catherine, Princess of Wales. This is one royal who isn't afraid to rock just about every color of the rainbow. What color is more indicative of Britain than red? The red buses, red telephone booths, prominent red color in the Union Jack flag. The list goes on, and one of Catherine, Princess of Wales's best looks featured the color in all its British glory. In October 2021, Catherine headed to BAFTA to launch her Taking Action on Addiction campaign, aimed at raising awareness for those struggling with drug and alcohol addiction. As a working royal, Catherine is tied to a number of charities and organizations, and her impassioned speech at the event clearly displayed her level of dedication.
Together, we can build a happier, healthier, more nurturing society.
And while we wanted to give ample voice to the cause she was there to champion, we have to pay special attention to the ensemble Catherine wore to the event. Wearing a red turtleneck top, a Christopher Kane skirt with subtle pleating, brown Ralph Lauren pumps, and carrying a brown Demilia bag, Catherine stunned in her look, bringing a chic element to an otherwise bright, monochromatic look. Kate's Closet, which details many of the princess's looks, found that the polo Ralph Lauren turtleneck jumper she chose was easily over $250, and the skirt came in at just under $1,000. But in this ensemble, the princess looked like $1 million. Catherine, Princess of Wales, clearly knows that blue shades work incredibly well with her glowing complexion and walnut brown hair. While there are oodles of dark blue options to pick from for Catherine's best look in the shade of the rainbow, we had to go with the ensemble that she sported at the D-Day exhibition at Bletchley Park on May 14, 2019. As noted by Metro, Catherine attended the event in question, which honored the codebreakers who broke down the German Enigma machine during World War II. And while the event as it stood was incredibly meaningful, it meant that much more to Catherine. Her grandmother, Valerie Glassbow, worked as one such codebreaker during the Second World War, bringing such a full-circle, meaningful experience to the day. And of course, Catherine looked stunning while honoring an important woman in her life. Broken down by Kate's Closet, the princess was seen in a dark blue and white polka dot dress from Alessandra Rich, which featured a bold white lapel, accented buttons from the neck down, and prominent white cuffs. She paired the look with a simple dark blue clutch and a pair of classic pumps in a brushed light blue color. Her hair is perfectly curled at the ends, and her dazzling figure stealing the show makes this look one of our favorites. The same dress can be yours, though we're not sure if you have about $2,000 hanging around to purchase it. We truly wouldn't be able to talk about Catherine Middleton's best outfits in every color without mentioning her wedding dress. Of course, fulfilling her best look in white. On that highly anticipated day in 2011, Catherine married Prince William and became the Duchess of Cambridge. Not only was the wedding itself an event of the decade, but Catherine dazzled in her dress and inspired bridal looks for the foreseeable future. As noted by brides, the dress was an Alexander McQueen gown designed specifically by Sarah Burton.
What you can see with the dress is the incredible detail which was done by the Royal School of Needlework at Hampton Court.
The lace detailing and the romantic bodice were beautifully fitted on the Duchess, and the full skirt brought a real-life princess effect to the day. Michaela Erlanger, a celebrity fashion stylist, further broke down the look for brides. She said, "What I love about the dress is that there is so much more to it than meets the eye, as is typical for a McQueen design. First of all, the tailoring of this gown was impeccable, and it flattered her figure so beautifully. Also, what you'll notice when you look closer is the lace detailing. And all that detail truly amounted to a gorgeous bride and a hefty bill." As noted by Hello magazine, Catherine's parents, Carol and Michael Middleton, covered the dress's cost, estimated to cost about $280,000. Adorned with Robinson Pelham earrings and the Cartier Halo tiara, Catherine was picture perfect. As noted by Harper's Bazaar, while attending the world premiere of 007's No Time to Die in 2021, Catherine, Princess of Wales, outshone the competition. Walking the carpet at the Royal Albert Hall, Catherine's glittering gown from designer Jenny Packham was breathtaking. The dress's adornments, gathering at the heart and dispelling outwards, look like the most dazzling firework, and the cape detailing brought a sophistication that only the likes of Catherine could pull off. She paired the look with a pair of gold pumps from designer Aquazora, gold drop-down earrings, a glamorous updo, and a bit of a smoky eye. As detailed by Kate's Closet, another interesting aspect of this dress is that it combines two Packham designs. The first, the Margot gown, makes up the bodice and mermaid-shaped skirt we saw Catherine shine in. The second, the Elizabeth gown, is responsible for the gorgeous cape detailing that truly took this dress to the next level. While 007 might have been the film star, the princess stole the show with this gold look. The rule of thumb is that pastel should be avoided, as it's easy to look washed out by the pale hues. But there's nothing Catherine, Princess of Wales can't do when it comes to her wardrobe, and she's stunned when she attended the BAFTA Brits to Watch event in 2011. As noted by E! Online, the then newly married royal couple was quite the ticket item at the event, and celebrities who are often in their own spotlight flocked to greet the royals. Specifically, Catherine and Prince William were greeted by James Brolin, Jonah Hill, and Britain's own Nigel Lithgow, known for his time as a judge on So You Think You Can Dance. Simply put, the air around the royals was hallowed. Let's get to the dress. As detailed by Kate's Closet, the then Duchess of Cambridge looked perfect in the lilac Grecian gown by Alexander McQueen. The flowing chiffon skirt and cinched waistline flattered the Duchess's figure perfectly, and the cap sleeve detailing was teasing enough for a more conservative dresser. The ready-to-wear version of this dress is almost $2,800, though we should note that Catherine's was custom. What makes this dress even better, however, is that the Princess of Wales re-wore it while attending the Earthshot Prize event in 2021, bringing the Grecian goddess look back to the carpet. Suppose there's one color that we would love to see Catherine, Princess of Wales, wear more of. In that case, it's green. Specifically, the gorgeous emerald green that graced the royal while attending the Royal Variety performance at the Royal Albert Hall in 2021. We have to break this look down from top to bottom, as the dress, like its wearer, is simply stunning. The custom-made Jenny Packham gown, as Hello Magazine details, features a bold shoulder silhouette and a collarbone-gracing neckline. The dress's long sleeves are perfectly tailored to be fitted, but not skin-tight, and the delicately jeweled waistline brings the dress in, creating the perfect focal point. The remaining aspects of the skirt and bodice are adorned with dazzling jeweled detailing, skimming the floor perfectly. For this event in question, Catherine paired the look with simple drop-down earrings, and her hair was perfectly styled to flow on one side. Carrying a corresponding clutch and looking incredibly effortless, we think it's safe to assume that the carpet didn't know what hit it. Not dissimilar to the Alexander McQueen gown she re-wore years later, this Jenny Packham look was a repeat for the princess. Kate's Closet notes, she debuted the dress during her 2019 visit to Pakistan, making it yet another dazzling look that royal watchers were fortunate to see twice. Of all the royal moments that have taken our breath away, perhaps none match the weight and impact of Diana Spencer's work within hospital communities.
Princess Diana met children with kidney failure who are dependent on machines. They're on dialysis 3 times a week for 4 hours until they can have a transplant.
Prince William's mom, lovingly referred to as the People's Princess, made it a habit to visit hospitals and those seeking medical care, bringing a much-needed spotlight to the issues plaguing the United Kingdom amid her lifetime. In a touching full-circle moment, Catherine, now the Princess of Wales, and the first person to use the title publicly since Diana, visited the maternity unit at the Royal Surrey County Hospital on October 5, 2022, and channeled her late mother-in-law with her kindness and dazzling ensemble. As detailed by Kate's Closet, the Princess of Wales spoke to the maternity unit staff about the holistic support it provides to expecting moms. They care for 3,000 moms and babies yearly. While listening about the important work done, Catherine looked stunning in her Karen Millen Crepe Forever pleat-belted midi dress in the color ochre yellow. She paired the gorgeous dress with Emily Mortimer earrings and wore a favorite pair of Gianvito Rossi heels. While shades of blue are certainly the princess's most worn shade, the sunny yellow dress and her perfectly styled walnut brown hair brought a lightheartedness and happiness to the appearance, firmly landing it on our best-dressed list. When Princess Catherine first came on the scene, her wardrobe was very college chic. Cute skirts, flats for those nights on the town, mid-2000s sunglasses, but her fashion began to evolve with time. In her early days as the Duchess of Cambridge, Catherine walked the line of preppy, feminine chic and timeless style, but we think it's been within the last 2 years or so that she's found her stride. As noted by Vanity Fair, Catherine joined the Royal Foundation Center for Early Childhood in June 2022 for a roundtable, working with the organization as she does as a senior royal. And while the topics at hand were the show's stars, Catherine's outfit deserves a moment. She wore, wait for it, a pantsuit, and looked professional and simultaneously youthful. The suit in question was a perfect shade of powder pink, and it was designed by a favorite of the princesses, Alexander McQueen. Kate's Closet further noted that the tailored suit was just one of the new items on display that day, as Catherine paired her look with an embossed leather writing folder from Smithson. Bringing some of her go-to jewelry to the event, her Mappin and Web Empress earrings and necklace, Catherine looked like the kind, serious, and capable boss we all aspire to be. Don't think we've forgotten this absolutely immaculate Princess Catherine fashion moment in our roundup, because we don't think it'd be possible to see her best looks in every color without bringing her Top Gun Maverick premiere dress onto the scene. According to WWD, the Princess of Wales joined Prince William and Tom Cruise at the premiere in London, stunning everyone with a black column dress that featured an off-the-shoulder neckline, a little scandalous for an otherwise more conservative dresser. The dress in question was a Roland Mouret design, featuring bold white shoulder detailing and an immaculately fitting bodice. She paired the incredible look with a sleek, straight hairstyle, again a far cry from the bouncy curls we know her for, and subtle drop-down earrings. Simply put, Catherine let the dress do the talking, and we're so glad she did. Kate Middleton's style further detailed that, before the premiere, Catherine and William joined the film's cast outside a Typhoon fighter jet. They then all hit the red carpet, and Catherine continued to steal the show in her Mouret dress. Topping off her premiere look with a pair of pumps from Prada and an Alexander McQueen clutch, we think Catherine's look may be her best to date. Cruise broke royal protocol by touching Catherine's hand and assisting her as she climbed the stairs. If anyone is going to get away with violating the royal rules, it's our very own Maverick.